Okay, hi there. I have a quick 30-minute power burn for you with today's set. So we've got 6 exercises with some core and cardio transitions in between. We're going to start first with a goblet hold squat to a reverse lunge. So we're going to alternate sides. When we do that, I've got the weight just held under my chin. I'm pressing my feet back in that squat and then kicking one foot back into a reverse lunge. Back to a squat, alternate sides here. Exercise 2, you're going to take that loop band and working our lats and back. My arms are extended out. We're going to do an exercise called stars. So I've got that loop band either hooked around my thumbs, you can hook it around your wrist, and you're going to open diagonally in each direction. So you can alternate here, you can come across. Ooh, I grabbed a heavy one. And we're going to go all different directions with those stars. Then we'll be on the mat for a push-up to open up to a side plank. Then I've got a single arm crab to extended arm, or extended arm reach. So the crab, my fingertips are facing toward my back wall. I'm going to lift my hips up off the mat, squeezing my glutes. As I do that, one arm's going to come up. I'm going to reach and twist, pressing my hips into the air. Then I'm going to come down, hips go back to the mat, and then alternate sides with that reach. Okay, my fingertips again facing the back wall. As I come down and up, I'm going to alternate arm reaches overhead. Then we'll be back on our feet for double jumping jacks. So that means I'm going to hop twice inside, hop twice outside. Okay, and that's a high intensity, get our heart rate up on that sit exercise. And then we're going to end in curls. If you're doing our July slip challenge, today's extra point you'll get from doing 50 bicep curls. So we'll end on that. So the first thing is going to be to grab that heavier weight for a goblet hold squat to reverse lunge. Grab that weight. I will get our music going and our timer going, and we will be off. Here we go. Go. Break. 6 rounds of this exercise with 10-second rests in between. Go. Break. Your heart rate will probably start to get up here with this one. It may be a little difficult to talk. Go. Of course, I'm probably the only one doing the talking here, but if that's a way to help you monitor what we're going to do here through this class, it's okay to be a little winded. We're going to expect that. We power pack these classes. Break. High intensity interval training is all about getting that heart rate up and sustaining at that level. That's a little more difficult to talk. Go. You might just string a few words together, but not a complete sentence, which is what you'll hear me do. A couple words at a time. Break. 2 more. Go. July has always been road trip month for us. That is no different. Break. No different with this July. Last July it was different, of course. We were home, but here we go. Last one, go. But my family has always attended something called the New Wilmington Mission Conference. Oh, Chip and I met there. Our family has always gone back. Dear friends from there. Oh, break. All right, set that weight aside. We're going to start with speed skaters and then high knees. Speed skaters are side to side. So last year they didn't have the conference. This year, and it's usually a 7 or 8 day event. This year it's 4 or 5 days. So that's our next road trip next weekend with our family and a handful of kids from the church. So, good work. All right, up to high knees. Seconds. Keep it up, come on. You should be gasping for air a little bit. You can try talking back to me. See how many words you can get out. Whew. Swear words don't count. Whew. 10. Break. All right. Shake them out, grab your loop bands. Whew. All right, stars. Go. Control that snap back. Get good deep breaths here. In your nose, out your mouth. Whew. Round 2. Go. Whew. Break. Good work. Go. Whew. Break. Feel this back to your shoulders. You want to feel it down your lats. Go. Break. Here we go. I changed it out. Go. Maybe I won't have quite the grimace now I did with that one. Woo. Nothing wrong with a challenge. Even if it's 2 sets hard or heavy and 4 sets a little bit lighter. Break. Still better than no heavy sets. All right, last one. So we're going to get to the mat. Go. You don't need any weights or equipment with you when you head to the mat. We'll start with core work. Woo! Great. Good work. All right, you're on your backs on the mat. We're going to start with leg raises. We've got a minute here. You're on your back. Those leg raises, of course, could be straight leg or bent knee. Bent knee is going to make it a little bit easier. What I want you to think about is not using momentum to do this leg work. So if I'm pumping my legs here, I'm doing what not to do. If I'm pumping my legs bent to straight, right? I could use momentum to drive myself up and down. That's the shortcut way. That's the easy way. Don't do that. My 7-foot room here is just barely enough space, but we got it. I'm 5'10", so all right, we've got windshield wipers now. Your arms are either extended out at your sides like the letter T, or they can be in a goalpost. Whatever it takes to remind yourself to keep those shoulder blades on the mat. Again, bent knee or straight leg here. Ooh, you're gonna feel it. Good work. So for the American Council on Exercise ACE certification break, you're going to come over to a high plank position. We're going to alternate push-up to open up to a side plank. Okay, you're going to alternate left to right side. Go. Push up, open side plank. You can always drop to your knee here, of course, for any part of this. Go at your pace. Break. The faster push-up I do, the less likely I am to have good form. So I slow it down a little bit. Go. So the ACE certification requires, continuing ed credits, of course. So the one I did this past weekend was about, behavioral change, and had some good facts and tips on how to do that. Go. And I know many of you have shared similarly with me, and I certainly can relate. Breaking those habits, whether it's a snack habit or even just the way that you eat and plan meals. Even the way that you just eat and plan meals are good habits that we need to create. Go. So my big one was trading out the less meaningful nutrient or lesser nutrient foods for fruits and vegetables. So when we do a challenge, two more of these. When we do a challenge, there's often reward systems for filling half your plate with fruits or veggies. Go. I love that mindset of not punishing or restricting, but rather looking for the right stuff to eat. Break. Whew. Last one. But one of the things, a couple of the things they said in the class, last one, that I liked, one was, accessibility and ease. So whatever we put in our shopping carts is what we put in our mouths, right? So, great. You're going to flip over. We've got butterflies and bicycles. So starting feet together, knees apart. These butterflies can be a full sit-up or a crunch. So if it's apples, pineapple, celery, almond butter that goes into our shopping cart, that's what we'll snack on. Conversely, and many of us, of course, have kids and picky eaters probably, and maybe even spouses or partners or roommates that aren't aligned with the same plan. So those definitely create their own challenges. Not all diet related, Keep going. Keep going. We're going to switch to bicycles in 2, 1. All right, bicycles. I'm alternating knee ups, and I'm twisting that opposite elbow to meet the opposite knee. Gosh, these have always been the worst, right? Bicycles, boo. But effective. Keep building that strength. Core strength protects us, our backs. Whew. Okay, here's that high intensity part that makes it hard to breathe. That was my other class this weekend. Whew. Keep it up, 10. All right, break. All right, I think this next one should be fun. So this next one is that crab to single arm extension. So crab, my toes and my fingertips are opposite directions. Press that hip up as I'm doing that, reaching one arm overhead. Think about squeezing your buns. Great. That's an easy first round, gets harder kind of exercise, I think. Whew. Round 2, let's go. But there was the shopping cart tidbit, and then there was the just accessibility even within the house. So my personal example of this is we have a fire pit, break, round 3 coming up. We have a fire pit in our backyard, love to host, friends, impromptu kind of gatherings. Here we go. And obviously we've got 4 kids, so even if that impromptu gathering is just our own crew, we keep s'mores ingredients in the house. But they're actually in like this special break. They're in this special closed cabinet that I'm not even sure the kids know about, honestly. Here we go, round 4, I'm sorry, go. But those Hershey bars and less so marshmallows, because somehow for the kids, those are at a different location. But the candy bars are all in a closed door situation. Break. And even Chip and I, who know they're there, are able to avoid that temptation because it's like reserved for use, right? Go. As opposed to our pantry, which, especially a certain time of the month, I find my way into the pantry and just kind of want a pillow and a blanket and just to sit right next to the snack foods. Whew. Break. So Point being, I wondered how many of us could create that more, create that location that is less visible out in the open to encourage that healthy choices. For some of you, that's not a problem at all, and that's fantastic. Great. And for some of you, it doesn't matter at all, and that's fantastic. Okay, we're on our back. We're going to alternate knee ups to V ups. Okay, so on our back, legs flat out. The knee up is going to be left, right. The V up is going to be both feet into a sit up. You'll notice my knees are slightly bent. Your challenge version of this is going to be to straighten those out as much as possible. Whew. But if you need a complete modification, just go to a knee up. All right, we're going to bend those knees. We've got penguins side to side. Think about those obliques. Good work. 40 seconds. I got a lot of feedback from y'all that you really love these 30 minutes. So I'm working some more in. Haha, that's 2 references to s'mores. S'more tabata, s'more hits, s'more 30 minutes. 5. Keep that up, then we're going to be on our feet. Great, all right, that's the last core work, for which I'm a little grateful. I don't know about you. All right, this next set of 6 is a double jumping jack. So a double hop, feet together, then apart. Uh-oh, you can see my floor. My floor is splitting. Break. I guess I need a different solution. Here we go. Go. That'll work. That's about like the time I started class in my garage and kept losing connection, so I just walked everybody in the house with me. If you didn't see that recording, you missed out. Break. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't save it for YouTube posterity. But the class had a good laugh with me and myself. Go. That garage internet was not cutting it. But that's okay. I won. In the end, I won because I get AC. Break. Here we go. Go. Ooh, 2 more. Go. Break. Last one. Whew. Good strong calves. Go. Heart rate is up again. We'll end on curls, so that should help bring your heart rate back down a little bit. Break. All right, we've got a lower body, low impact cardio here. So you're going to start just with air squats, feet are hip width apart. I'm pressing my feet back. Try to make these as speedy as you can. That's what's going to drive your heart rate up without a jump. Good work. 25 seconds here. How fast can you go? I like to take that impact out sometimes, but you can keep the cardio blast going. Okay, we're going to step your feet out into a sumo. Keep that same motion. Down and up. I'm going to be mostly upright on these squats. My feet are sliding a little on my hardwood, but every time that happens, if there's a slip in hardwood, I can't not think of, this had to be 10 years ago. We hosted a party, and I so rigorously cleaned the whole house, getting ready to have people over. And we had a pretty open kitchen, dining, living situation and hardwood floors. And kids at this party, every time a kid, and they were young, so they're running through, break, shake your legs out. Grab your dumbbells for curls. Start heavy if you will. You can always change them out. Go. Anyway, every time a kid would run through these hardwood floors, socked feet, and my very rigorously cleaned house, they would almost always slip and fall until we caught on a couple falls in and we'd go. Every time a kid would run, break. We'd say, don't run, like a lifeguard in a pool. Round two. So, when I experience a slippery wooden floor, that's the mental image I conjure. Pretty sure that was the same party that somebody looking for a serving spoon ran across my junk drawer, break. And they were appalled. And it started a long text exchange, of people sending pictures of their junk drawer. Maybe to make me feel better about them myself, or I don't know. All right, if you're working toward your point here, break. If you're working toward your point, we have 3 more rounds. Have you at least got 25 curls in yet? Here we go. Go. I'm trying to work up to that next heavier weight. So I'll go alternating arms on the heavier weight and then back to double in my lighter weight. Break. My lighter weight, which by the way doesn't feel lighter at all, especially after I've done those 3 sets heavy. Whew. Go. But as I always tell you, won't get easier until you move up. Break. We have just one more. We have just one more. You got this. Go. I don't mind these 30-minute classes either. Especially when I have multiples a day. Break. Good work. Work. Rack them. Or stack them. Or drop them. Well, don't drop them. All right, one arm across your body. Other side. Press that elbow down behind you overhead. Allow yourself to lean into that. Other side. Slow those breaths down. Feel your heart rate coming down. Roll those shoulders back. Slow, deep breath in your nose, out your mouth. Open up that chest. Goalpost those arms. Pressing your thumbs to your back. All right, take a side lunge. I'm going to kindly switch our music from copyright-free rap to get us a little yoga flow. Good work. Other side. Good. Twist around to a runner's lunge. I hope you are creating a little space for yourself. Put your feet out. Maybe this class is that time for you. But beyond this, you know, even 5 minutes or so of some deep breathing, meditation, get yourself help with, you know, processing whatever stress and stressors you have going on in your life. I had a little bit of kid stress yesterday. Come back into down dog, pedal those feet. We did those jumping jacks, so you might feel that here. Press your heel down, then the other one. And I stole away for about 10 minutes of deep breathing yoga yesterday, or last evening. If you're in squat here or seated on your booty and can butterfly your knees out, that'll help with a little bit of hip mobility there. So as much as you can stretch those, press those knees apart. And we will end with that, but I encourage you to get that time. If you're not good about taking it, release the guilt that may come with it. You need it.